Poet class of 2020, congratulations. You made it. You're graduates. Now let's be honest, friends. The last leg of that journey was rough, really rough. This is not how any of us imagined your send-off. We should be together, listening to a loop of pomp and circumstance, and you should be sitting in the sun, slow roasting in your regalia. At graduation, we always remind you of all the possibility that lies ahead. And that is no less true today. There is an amazing world out there, full of possibility, that needs you. It needs your dreams, it needs your skills, it needs your courage, and it needs your compassion. So Poet class of 2020, get out there with safe social distancing and go for it, all of it. It'll change your life.
Parents, friends, family, and distinguished guests. It is with great pleasure and honor that I speak before you all this evening. Poets, we may not be walking across the stage today, but we still stand as college graduates. We are members of a global community of students, just like us, armed with a sharp mind and determination to make a difference. We have each had unique lived experiences throughout our time at Whittier College. Some of us were interns, society members, athletes, and senators. Regardless of your roles, we were all students with a mission to enhance our time as community members. Some of us met our best friends, mentors, and role models that taught us valuable lessons along the way. Lessons that will fade into distant memories, but will always serve as reminders of our growth. We learned the value of hard work, the importance of community, and the impact of a strong and well-rounded education. The future is always uncertain, but we have today, this moment, in our control. Graduation is not defined by where you are or what you are wearing. It is much more than throwing a cap in the air, dressing up, and receiving a diploma. Graduation is about celebrating your achievements, connecting with the people who you shared that part of your life with, and being proud of your accomplishments. Graduation is defined by your courage to move forward. I encourage you to reflect on your Whittier experience, like the times when a professor took the opportunity to understand you and your story, or maybe when you attended your first ever midnight breakfast, or a time when an RA knocked on your door. While many of us are excited to go back to normal, I challenge you to go back to a world where we enact on values we cherished and learned during our time at Whittier. Values of accountability, responsibility, growth, and resilience. After all, we are the class of 2020, the graduating class that persevered despite limitations. A class unlike any other who built up a strong camaraderie through times of instability. We made history together. We each stand as legacies of our ancestors with a duty and responsibility to make the world a better place for all. So take pride in your story and share the value with those who made it possible. Congratulations, poets.
Good evening, class of 2020. Wow, how much the world has changed in a few short months. I know this is not the graduation that any of us imagined, but today is your graduation day. Poets, I am so proud of all of you. You were thrown the biggest obstacle imaginable, and yet you thrived. You embraced change, you learned to adapt, and you engaged in new ways. You stepped up to the challenge with strength and maturity. Your education at Whittier College has prepared you to be resilient, purposeful, thoughtful, and to use your critical thinking skills to solve the world's problems. The last few months have certainly put all of these skills to the test, but you leave here even more prepared for the challenges and opportunities of the life that awaits you. One thing I know for sure is that life will throw you more curveballs, but you'll meet each one with the strength and courage facilitated by your education at Whittier College. You have much to celebrate today, so embrace this moment, revel in all that you have accomplished. You are a college graduate. I'm so proud to have served as your president. I'm looking forward to seeing you and exchanging an elbow bump on the other side. Be safe and stay healthy, and don't forget to say thank you to your family and loved ones. Enjoy.
Jacob Barron. Jonathan Blewett. Matthew Michael Castañeda. Christina Dick. Ashley Marie Gonzalez. Alexandra Jones. Michelle Lowetsky. Katie Luna. Joseph Mallet. Christina McCoy. Nazir Fakhrudin. Erica Hakkalinawan. Caitlin Pichot. Jorge Rivas. Juliette Roa. Bridget Ruiz. Christopher Salcido. Marie Shinagasa. Miles David Tavares. Tina Tian. Sarah Ann Torres. Rose Brigado. Shannon Aguirre. Haley Aguirre. Gerardo López Arjona. Enrique Christopher Allen. Ana Malia Oliva. Amanda Ann Alvarado, magna cum laude. Ariana Álvarez. Álvarez, magna cum laude. Vanessa Michelle Alba, magna cum laude. Miguel Antonio Álvarez Castañeda. Zachary Ambrosio. Helen Amezcua. Brianna Kalekumaca Andrade. Michael Dean Andrews. Greg Tanner Aragón. Nathan Abney. Amy López Hermosilla. William Nicholas Arnspager. Lillian Kingslet Ashby, cum laude. Sabrina Elizabeth Astengo. Marta Ávila Zavala. Leanne Irene Vallejo. Distinction in the major. Rebecca Danielle Barber. Stephanie Batista. Jacob Bauer. Lindsay N. Pittsburgh. John David Bean. Taylor Brianne Beckwith. Cum laude. Christopher Behina. Amelia Bell. Alejandra Beltrán. Sawyer Grace Elder. Alexis Bennett, magna cum laude. Alejandro Basil. Nolan Black. Leon William Black Puppet. Lauren Blake, summa cum laude. Phoebe Bonifacio, cum laude. Eliza May Bauer, magna cum laude. Sophia Brandon. Kendall May Brower. Andrew Allen Lucas. Gabrielle Simon Brown. Olivia Breyer Brown. Sarah Debarzi Zug Brown. Hannah Brzezowski. Vincent Brunette. Lauren Rose Burney, summa cum laude. Aubrey Jean Karis, magna cum laude. Maria Abigail Caliz. Jocelyn Ariana Canchola. Yasmin Yang Tao, summa cum laude.
Carlos Anthony Carazo. Emily Monique Carranza. Samantha Elaine Casañas, distinction in the major. Dalton Casserly Simmons. Amber Juliana Castillo. Isa V. Castillo, summa cum laude. Hector Allen Castro, distinction in the major. Esai Kalani Cervantes. Alyssa Lorraine Chacon. Cooper Champagne, distinction in the major. Alondra Ariana Chavira. Esther Coe. Brandon Choi, magna cum laude. Nicholas Orlando Clarizio. Hannah Cohen. Chelsea Faith Connolly, cum laude. Anthony Correa. Daniel Cortez Jr. Genesis Cruz. Cali Nariz Cubo. Tianye Da. Thomas Davies. Elvira de la Torre, cum laude. Devin Michael de Leon, Dowd. Jesús Delgado, magna cum laude. William T. Depres. Mary Angelina Devine. Daniel Díaz. Eric Dimas. Autumn Jade Dixon. Brianna Dracopoulos. Kevin Dunn. Matthew Edwards. Gazi Aiko. Max Erickson Simmons. Murat Airsos. Claudia Alejandra Esparza. Cynthia J. Esparza. Evelyn Ray Espitia, distinction in the major. Brianne Estrada. Lauren Estrada, summa cum laude. Chad Fanning. Clarissa Danielle Field. Eileen Jeanette Figueroa Sierra. Alicia Figueroa, cum laude. Madison Ray Fiorentino. Wyatt Patrick Fisher, distinction in the major. Ethan Fletcher, cum laude. Edwin Flores. Rafael Forbes. Walter Franco. Michaela Frederick. Magali Rose Prometa. Chelsea Galicia. Matthew Joel Gallegos, magna cum laude. Andre Nicholas Garcia. Diana Francis Garcia. Jonathan Garcia. Michelle Gerner, distinction in the major. Angelica A. Gill. Genesis Gill. Jeanette Gilb, cum laude. Anna Gimber. Michael Gislason, summa cum laude. Catherine Louise Glass. Emily Gomez. Jesus Gomez. Caitlin Erica Gonzalez. Victoria Gonzalez. Jesse Gonzalez. Brianna Gonzalez Quintanilla. Amari Gordon. Natalie Frances Graff. Danielle Raylene Guardado. Amanda Lynn Gutierrez. Danielle Raylene Gutierrez. Adrian Daniel Guzman. Colleen Guzman.
Nicholas Harlemert. Austin Charles Hall. Joseph John Hanley. Sophie Louise Harper, distinction in the major. Christopher Pantano Harris. Cameron Hauptmann. Alyssa Joy Kane, distinction in the major. Ryan Henry. Ezekiel Isaiah Hernandez. Joshua Hernandez. Priscilla G. Hernandez, distinction in the major. Rebecca Hernandez. Manuel Herrera, distinction in the major. Vincent M. Herrera, distinction in the major. Amanda Flores Nunez Hesse. Annalise Griselda Hetter. Miranda Marie Hidalgo, distinction in the major. Dalton Hironaka, magna cum laude. Maxwell William Hawk. Matthew Kevin Holsquall. Elizabeth Holt. Jacob Householder, summa cum laude, distinction in the major. Noah Benjamin Humphrey, distinction in the major. Andrew Joseph Hunter. McKenna Elise Hunter. Maxwell Igoe, distinction in the major. Enzo Jerez. Karina Jimenez. Brian Samuel Johnson, Jr. Melissa Johnson. Lanisha Jones. Marley Asti Jorgensen. Michael Masaru Carvas Kawachika. Joshua Joseph Kelly. Camille A. Khan, distinction in the major. Maxwell Glenn Kozowski, magna cum laude. Joshua Kotani. Lane Kotoski. Kyle Kransky, magna cum laude. Nathan Kenway Lam, distinction in the major. Bernice Lamas. Sydney Elise Lawler. Matthew Laws, distinction in the major. Alexa May Lidskin. Jasmine Linares. Mateo Loy, distinction in the major. Adela Bridget Lopez Peralta, magna cum laude, distinction in the major. Alexis Rose Lopez. Daisy Lopez, cum laude, distinction in the major. Paulina Viridiana Lopez. Piper Sophia Lowinger, summa cum laude, distinction in the major. Molly Lowry. Columbine Alicia Loza. Sierra Mayred Madigan, summa cum laude, distinction in the major. Angelica Rose Madrid. Brandon Tyler Mai. Emilio Maldonado. Fernando Marquez Gutierrez. Brian Steve Martinez, distinction in the major. Cynthia Elizabeth Martinez. Joshua Dane Martinez. Matthew Martinez. Pastor Martinez. Madeline May Potoshin. Charles Mayfield. Haley Michelle McCord, cum laude. Jordan Christopher McGowan. Isabella Shirin Mejos. Álvaro Julián Mena. Aaron Alexander Mendoza. Alicia Inez Mendoza. Diego Ramón Miller Navarro. Morgan Elizabeth Miracle. Amanda Margaret Montes. Emily Montgomery, summa cum laude, distinction in the major. Faith Ryan Moraga. Consuelo Morales. Joshua Kyle Morales, summa cum laude, distinction in the major.
Mónica Catherine Moreno. Destiny J. Moya. Verónica Murillo, cum laude, distinction in the major. Aaron N. Myers. Brian James Neal, distinction in the major. Karen Marie Nielsen, magna cum laude, distinction in the major. Dominic Nevares. Vanessa Andrea Nikrash. Allison Brooke Novak, distinction in the major. Victoria Marie Nunez. Kanari Melody Ogino, cum laude, distinction in the major. Saeri Harmony Ogino, distinction in the major. Sophia Okusen. Brianna Victoria Olivas. Sienna Elizabeth Leululani Orion. Arnoldo Orozco. Samantha Palladini, summa cum laude. Xavier Palos, magna cum laude, distinction in the major. Leanne Parada, cum laude. Gloria Liliana Perez, distinction in the major. Gabriel José Pérez. Misty Brooke Pérez. Haley Ann Petresco, cum laude, distinction in the major. Mercedes Sierra Panilo. Nick Pothoff. Jessica Poland. Summa cum laude, distinction in the major. Michael Pope. Christina Mary Prestella. Tyler Knight Putman. Amanda Ramirez. Selena M. Ramirez. Jordan Ashley Ramirez Lara. William Alexander Reeder. Nicholas Zane Rep, summa cum laude, distinction in the major. Eric Reyes. Nayeli Reyes. Elena Ree, magna cum laude, distinction in the major. Chloe Richmond, summa cum laude, distinction in the major. Jordan Elias Rivas, distinction in the major.
Brescia Rochelle Rivera. Ray D. Roberson, magna cum laude, distinction in the major. Nicholas Wren Robinson. Brianna Renee Rocha. Dylan Ellis Rockenbach. Amanda Sofia Rodriguez. Hannah Rodriguez, cum laude, distinction in the major. Sierra Jewel Rodriguez. Yvonne Yasmin Rodriguez. Craig Rogers. Ambar Monique Romero. Juan Carlos Rosales. Forrest Rolu, distinction in the major. Natasha Rublikava. Noel Ruiz. Jeffrey Dalton Rusin. Spencer Rousseau. Justin Wayne Ryan. Ana Lisette Sanchez. Cassandra Kaingi Joyce Sanchez. Javier San Pedro. Ashley Yuri Sato, distinction in the major. Madeline Elizabeth Schmidt Perez. William Bakewell Schaefer IV. Edward Shi. Cassidy Smith, summa cum laude, distinction in the major. Jennifer Ashley Smith, summa cum laude. Taylor Nicole Soto. Jillian Monique Spalding. Allison Stanley. Anthony Citariti. Melanie Nicole Stoffel. Kyra B. Strumar. Jasmine Sudbrook Johnson. Mark Allen Sustaiga. Lauren Swintek, magna cum laude, distinction in the major. Jeffrey Tam. Noel Tamas. Mayra Tejeda.
Taylor Ray Tellez. Mackenzie Thiem. Melissa Tobias. Nathan Tolfa, magna cum laude. Brandon Tran. Amy Sue Trin, summa cum laude, distinction in the major. Patrick F. Sue, distinction in the major. Victoria Faith Unger. Peter John Valbuena. Valerie Vanderlinden. Spencer Vanderstaren, cum laude, distinction in the major. Sydney Lynn Banata. Alexis Marie Vargas, distinction in the major. Anthony Velasquez. Bianca Katrina Vera. Nicole Giselle Vigaria. Priscilla Elizabeth Villa. Rachel Roxana Villarreal, cum laude. Robert Villegas, distinction in the major. Kara Jane Warner. Kaylin Washington. Kylie Watnick. Zachary Otto Weiss. Madison Wells, distinction in the major. Madison White, magna cum laude. Samuel David Whitehill. Taylor Whitney. Aiden Michael White. Mariah Brooke Wilson. Elizabeth Regina Wirtz, distinction in the major. Haley M. Wishner. Agnieszka Wetanis, summa cum laude. Denise Worthy Mays. Juliana Wright. Aldor Yao. Miranda Marie Zabel. Hans Zolzek. Isabella Joy Zoni. On behalf of Whittier College, we'd like to congratulate the class of 2020.